Alright guys, so tonight I want to make a video and I want to talk real quickly about the United States healthcare system and just generally the healthcare system all around the world. The healthcare system around the world is falling apart and is collapsing. Okay, there's really not nothing we can do about it. And this is kind of going to be a prep video. At the same time, I was going to make a video about other aspects of things. But there's also been some different changes. Every time I go to try to make a video, want to talk about something to do with the economy, with things falling apart, with what you need to do, what you need to know, and so on and so forth, it always falls to shit. Pardon French, it does. So here's what I'm gonna say. Here's what I am gonna tell you though. We've got an issue going on in the United States, and it's really happening all around the world, but it's really happening in the United States too. We You need to be looking at getting yourself set up and prepared, healthy wise, and get you some just plenty of stuff, and just make sure that you have plenty of stuff to do with medical supplies and stuff like that. Ways to treat deep cuts, band-aids, bandages and stuff like that. Go take a first aid class probably, and that would be very beneficial to you. Stuff to do with health and stuff like that. The Patriot Nurse actually does a thing where she goes around the country, or at least all around the South, but different places around the country, and she'll do a thing. She'll do an event to where she's got different events, but she'll do one of those events herself. They're kind of on the expensive side, though, if you get her to do that. But she knows what she's doing, and she knows what she's talking about, and she's smart with the whole thing. But you pretty much you pretty much need to be thinking about getting yourself a get yourself some kind of good medical supplies, first aid kits, stuff like that, because and try to also find natural things that would be natural antibiotics. Stuff like oregano oil, echinacea, or echinacea, however you want to call it, but echinacea. Um, there's different things. There's different kind of things. That's just good topical solutions. Plenty of peroxide, plenty of alcohol, stuff like that. Because really and truthfully, the United States healthcare system is collapsing, and there's really not much we can do about it. Between them not having enough staff, between the United States, they don't have enough staff. We don't. The staff they do have, they got this thing where they don't want to work in 40 hours. And the reason why they make them work part time one place and they go work part time another place, the reason why they're doing that is because the big corporations, have found out they can be kind of greedy and shit them out of them getting their full time benefits like that. You see what I'm saying? So they've kind of figured out, hey, I can kind of shit you out of getting full time benefits by whatever. And so many people are just not even playing or attempting the game of dealing with that stupidity of the healthcare system anymore. They're like, nope, I'm done. I'm done with this healthcare thing. I'm not going to do it. And they just go on about their life. That's it. They just, that's it. I'm done. And they go on about their life. So you got workers not in there. And then you got the people out here on the street who's not taking healthcare insurance. One of the reasons is the healthcare insurance is way too expensive, and the healthcare insurance is behind some of the cost of things going up. The prices going up, and they're also denying you certain healthcare things that you really need to have certain kind of healthcare insurance. They're really denying you these certain kind of healthcare insurances. So you need a certain a certain amount of healthcare stuff, and they're actually denying you that because of healthcare insurances. Okay, so you really need to look at getting yourself uh, just prepared in every way. I mean, uh, they've they have just gotten to the point where the healthcare system has just started collapsing. I mean, they're over. They've got way too many sick people in the hospital. The hospitals are maximum. They're even over the maximum in some cases in the hospitals. Um, all the heart attacks and the strokes and the many different things going on these days. All the cancer and everything. The healthcare system is packed. I mean, they actually are so packed in the emergency rooms in some places, in some cases, in some places. In the emergency room, they take you back in the back, and they actually check you out, and then they wheel you back out front, and then they say, okay, well now we're going to come back out here and get you again. So they keep wheeling you back in and out. So basically, they're using the thing they're using the you know what I'm saying, they're using the um, the waiting room, the waiting rooms. They're using the waiting rooms as part of the hospital rooms and the emergency rooms because they're so packed these days. They can't even keep up with it all. Um, and really and truthfully, since the hospitals and everything and all this and that is such maximum, that means that you need to really look at getting yourself straightened out, um, just every which way, in case you in case you, let's say, hurt yourself, cut yourself, break a bone, get sick, get sick from the wrong kind of foods. Let's say you eat a bad kind of food, where you can start taking charcoal tablets, and charcoal tablets are really good. So get some stuff, get different things, have them on hand, and start looking at just basically getting some basic essentials. Start looking at maybe getting some vitamins, get your immune system built up, start working out some. I've been working out on the weekends some. And through the week, I try to go maybe once a week, maybe once a day, once or twice a week, maybe through the week, and then on the weekends I work out too. A lot of this stuff is just really hard to really put together, and how can I put this into my daily life? You really need to start looking at prepping again. Also, start looking at getting food, started getting everything. I don't know what's going to happen from one minute to the next. For all I know, the way that we're pressing and pushing China right now, we're at a weakened advantage. And with the way that we're doing everything right now around the world, we're at a weakened advantage. And if they were to turn on the BRICS dollar, I've talked about this, but if they were to turn on the BRICS dollar, uh, the Brazil, Russia, India, China, uh, let's see, India, China, Korea. I can't remember, but it's called no India, China, uh, South Africa. That's what it's called. BRICS, BRICS, BRICS. And if they were to turn that on, which means Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa. So if they were to turn on that BRICS dollar, then that BRICS dollar would basically wipe out the United States dollar, which means that the Chinese will just do away with trade to the United States. We won't even matter. It's very important that we basically have stuff on hand, and have food, and have everything, and have stuff for our pets, and have stuff for ourselves, have our food, just have everything on hand that we're going to get some ammunition and stuff like that. Because the bottom line is that the BRICS dollar does come online. If we keep pushing these boundaries and everything, that BRICS dollar might come online, and if it does, we might be in trouble. Like right now, they got this Iran. Iran is right now building nuclear bombs, but well, they got enough. They got enough stuff to be able to build 6 nuclear bombs. So they could actually build 6 nuclear bombs in Iran. And you better believe that Iran will build nuclear bombs. They will. They got bunkers that are 500 meters in the ground. They're 500 meters. They're deep. And the truth of the matter is, these things are so deep down in the ground that bunker busters cannot hit them. That's how deep they are in the ground. And they've also got this nuclear capability. We don't know what all they have over there. Okay. they're preparing for something. They're gearing up for something, and you better believe that they're not going to play this game with us. Okay, so you got all this going on. Plus, on top of that, you got this healthcare system packed in a max. You've got all this other stuff going on, and you need to be looking seriously at just getting this stuff together. General stuff. I mean, times are good now, right? Times, or they're getting better, and they're going to get better. Keep getting better, okay? And why they are getting better and why things are going good, get stuff and have things there on hand. I mean, a lot of people have lost their jobs. I mean, try to work on, if you messed up your credit, try to work on getting your credit back in shape. Try working on getting, some credit cards paid down if you got credit card debts. Look on getting everything all straightened out about your life. And once you get everything all straightened, and once you do that, you'll be doing a lot better, because you need to get your life straightened back out. Great. Because you really are having some major, issues coming. It's a matter of time. When are these issues going to come? And they are coming. It's just a matter of time when they're going to come. Okay? So look at it very carefully. Get your life, get yourself, get your money, get your everything straightened out. Get you some food, get some healthcare supplies, for God's sakes. Lots of healthcare supplies. I got a big box of healthcare supplies. All right, get plenty of cut creams. Get burn solutions. Burn stuff for burns, treating burns. Get some different kind of gauze pads. Get different. Get a good tourniquet, real good tourniquets. Get some real good tourniquets. Get some medical staple guns in case something happens where you get a big cut. You can you can staple the thing if you have to in a pinch, and then put some skin, like liquid type skin, over top of it. Get yourself straightened out to the point that you're going to be okay whenever, in case all this happens. And the medical industry is collapsing. It's falling apart. Okay, the world economic system is falling apart. Well, let me take a peek here. I was just seeing all kinds of stuff that Doge has actually found that they've been doing. So let me take a quick peek real quick, and I'll tell you what it is. U.S. debt clock. U.S. national debt clock. Hold on a minute. I got it right here. So far, I'm not going to show you up there on the thing, but they got something called the Doge clock now, and the Doge clock has saved. The Doge clock so far has saved 182,764,000,000,000, and that count is going way up. That's how much money they saved. They have found so much different kinds of little bitty things here and there, and so much small business loans was given to people that was 365 years old. They're dead now. And then there's those other things where there's like giving small business loans to little kids that's 10, 11 years old. There was another thing where there were it's just all this funneling money. It's all this big funneling money. Right now it's at $182 trillion. $182 trillion the Doge clock. And let's see what the actual national debt is. 36,576,477,000,000, which is definitely better than what it has been. It's been, at least it's creeping up a little bit slower nowadays. I'm trying to find the unfunded. See bottom. Let's see total hidden wealth. And they're doing things a bit different now than what they used to. Total social personal. Total interest paid. Student loan debt. Student loan debt is over $1 trillion. It's over $1 trillion. It's $1.8 trillion in student loan debt, and then total U.S. debt 102 trillion. Jesus, I can't find the unfunded liability. They used to have that. They've changed some things here to where they're making it a little bit different on me. Um, I'm not seeing unfunded liability. Yeah, yeah, we're yes, to use federal budget deficit official. But yeah, we're basically 36,576,000,000,000, which is actually slowing down because by the time I made this little thing right here, it would have been already another $1 billion up. So that's actually slowing down. Doge is doing really good about trying to get things turned around. But really, get yourself straightened out. Get some stuff. Get plenty of stuff. Get plenty of food. Get plenty of water. Get plenty of everything else. And if you watch me for a long enough period of time, you're saying, "Man, I've already done that." That's great, but you never can have enough. So if you get some basically some freeze dried food, that's great. One day I'm gonna go to Walmart. I'm actually just gonna make a little video showing you where to get some freeze dried food at. Um, anyway, be good. Get at it. Take it easy, and see you on the other side, bud.